there wasn't much, no action at all in this episode of Tokyo Ghoul, and I feel ashamed for not reviewing the last episode that came out. I heard a lot of people saying that one was really good. The end of the auction arc, I was reviewing it, I was all hyped for it, and I did see it. But however, I didn't get a chance to review it and express how I feel about it, because it was well made in some parts. I can't expect the show to adapt everything through the manga, because that would be ridiculous, especially by the studios. The studio period, for crying out loud. These guys are not adapt to save their lives. But every now and then, they will do an episode. Very good episode, indeed. So, episode 6 was very good, in my opinion. But I'm not here for episode 6. I'm here about episode 7. Episode 7 had this feeling of two things: motivation and family. Alright, well, let's talk about everyone's motivation. After the auction arc, it seems like a lot of people who have survived and participate in the auction arc were able to get promoted, Shirazu and Psycho got promoted to second class, and as well as Mizuki and Uri got promoted to first class. And of course, Hazuki got promoted to higher than that. So everyone got promotions all around. Good job, everybody. But that was not the thing about the promotions. It was afterwards. We got to see how everyone is doing, from Juzo, Uria, to Shirazu, from Mizuki, from Haze, and even Mado, and even Arima. We gotta see how everyone feels in this situation. But before that, we also know that Hinami got captured and would not be slain by Arima if it wasn't for Haze capturing her and saying, "Hey, I would like to interrogate her." So hopefully this will give Hinami some mercy, because after all, she is part of Ogori Tree, so she could have some information that they can use that pretty much have the upper hand on against Ogori Tree next raid next time. Because as we all know, most of the times Ogori Tree always has the upper hand when it comes to these fights. They're the ones that always come out of nowhere and just completely waste the CCG. But hopefully Hinami, they can turn the tides. So anyways, it is time for a little thing I like to call motivation. Everyone has a reason to do what they want to do in life. Something that pulls them forward, something that keeps them head on. For instance, Ure has his obsession of him being number one and getting money, thanks to what happened to his father. He can't stand the people that told him to leave his father behind, even though the father told him to leave behind, because they were in a desperate situation. So in a way, Ure still holds a grudge to that, and because of that made Ure for who he is today. He wants to do everything by himself, he doesn't care, even though at an auction, Big Madame almost gobbled him up, and it wasn't for Mizuki calming him down, he would have been in big trouble. So he did learn that teamwork does help every now and then. But then with Shirazu was a surprise actually. Turned out the reason why Shirazu was obsessed with making money, not because of his own ego, but to help out his sister, Haru. I don't know what happened to his sister, even to this day, but it seemed like she had this strange thing, it's like a cockade coming from her face, and it's causing her to stay in a comatose state. So I guess he's using money to keep her alive and find a way to wake her up someday. That hit me right here. Same thing with Juzo. How Juzo is now part of a special class, and he's still using some of his money to make sure his mentor stays alive. Because we all know his mentor was bravely injured by the owl in last season against the raid against Teku. So I guess even Juzo himself has his own part of the problem as well, and he will continue to push forward and become better. And speaking of Juzo, it seems like Mizuki is learning from Juzo how to do some knife play. And I guess Mizuki, even though she did use her Kage to calm down Ure, she hasn't fully controlled it just yet. So she's gonna try her best to someday control her Kage, but in the meantime, she's gonna use Queen Case in order to, defend herself with his face. And Mizuki was not doing a good job at the auction. She may have got promoted for her bravery and her participation, but at the end of the day, she was kind of a liability in some ways. She kept getting captured, she was scared he was scared all the time. It was just strange all around. And then you have Mado. Mado finds out that Takigawa is alive, but he is a ghoul now. He is the new owl, and because of this, she has this hope, this expectations that freaking Amon could be alive. And as we know, she had this crush with Amon in the previous season, but he was presumed missing, aka dead in a way. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility that he's alive. And the reason because of that is because apparently someone was going around killing up Aguri tree members. And the person was wearing a robe and a staff, and he resembled Amon from the chin and the hair. It looked like Amon, so it could be Amon. So, it could be, it could be not. I'm hoping it is. It probably is. Knowing Tokyo Ghoul, dying is probably the easiest way to go out in Tokyo Ghoul, so I'll give advice too. A lot of people complain that people survive in Tokyo Ghoul way too much, but then again, the story shows you that dying probably the best option, as most of these people suffer in Tokyo Ghoul, showing that living is harder than it is to die. So that's one thing you guys can take from this show and story of Tokyo Ghoul, from any side points you want to. Now let's talk about family. Apparently originally in the manga, it was supposed to be a Christmas special chapter, and a lot more people were to come over, and they're all having this party and exchanging gifts and just having a good old time. But instead, it was just a celebration of their promotion during the auction instead, which I said, okay, sure, fine, why not, And you can see how Heise has got adaptive to his new life, how he treats these people like his family, how Ure, Mizuki, and Saiko are pretty much his family, his little children, and Mano and Arima are like his mom and dad. So seeing them come together at the table, they're enjoying each other, eating food, having spicy curry, they're exchanging gifts, and I guess drinking hot cocoa, I guess. They're having a good time with each other, until at the end of this, we notice a girl with green hair delivered a package to their house, and within that package, it had, guess what? The mask. The mask returns everybody. The mask that made people follow Tokyo Ghoul in the first place when Kaneki was wearing that mask. It wasn't during the times of Route A or even now. People loved Tokyo Ghoul when Kaneki was wearing that mask and he had the white hair. This was the reason. This was the icon of the whole entire series. So him seeing that mask made him even more curious about who he was in the past. He even had a book that was addressed to Kaneki-ken. I believe it was called The Hangman's MacGuffin. And this was actually written by one of Kaneki's favorite writers, actually. He loved the book, as we've seen in the original Tokyo Ghoul series. As we all know who wrote the book, and that was Eto, one of the people who worked for Aguri Tree. So it seems that they're trying their best for Kaneki to remember who he is inside. He's almost there. The question is, what will happen when he remembers? Will he remain a CCG member, or will he fly out and just join Enteku again? Or, I guess, Toka. Because speaking of Toka, I wonder how they feel about this. They're seeing Sasuke / Kaneki there every other day at their shop, drinking coffee, and you have feelings for this guy. But you see this dude, and you see how he doesn't really remember you in a way. I wonder how Toka takes that in, especially how Hase does too. He's drawn to the place. He even cried before when he drank the coffee. He had so much nostalgia feeling, and it's weird how he's in the same room with everybody that he once knew, from Yuta to Nishiki to Toka, all these people in the room, but he just feels like he don't really know them, but it feels nostalgia at the same time. So that's, in a way, pretty sad, Tokyo Ghoul was never meant to be a shonen-like story, but a seinen story, a story of sadness and tragedy. So, hopefully, someday Sasuke will find his happy ending in all this, because what he's been through has just been crazy. But then, yet again, you have to remember, some of it and most of it has been his choice. So yeah, so I got first Tokyo Ghoul episode. It was entertaining, it was pleasing. It wasn't good as episode 6 because it wasn't action worthy, but it was still a pretty good character driven episode, I do say so myself. I do look forward to seeing what happens next, especially with Shirazu. Shirazu also gives himself a new Queen Gate, and it's from Nutcracker. He did take him down, so I like to see how Nutcracker's Quinke will look like when it's fully done. That will be freaking amazing. So anyways, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get yours truly. Anyways, I've been Madime, and I'm signing out.